All right, Upreach. We are getting into the behind the scenes here on the workouts this week. Getting into the second week of the strength work. Now, Monday, we have the MLK Day Hero workout we do every single year. We're putting a 21-minute time cap on it this year. That's the average time over the past 2 years. So we took the average for the past 2 years and we're putting a time cap on it, mainly because we want to get our strength in and still be able to do the hero workout. In the years past, we've just done the hero workout, but I want to keep us on the strength cycle. So you guys, do the coaches a favor, especially in the evening. Just shut up and just move along. Okay. Try not to be talking too much. There's a lot to get done. And it helps if you guys are just paying attention to what the coach is saying and helping us move things along. So we have our front squats, 3 sets of 3, 3 reps at 70%, 3 reps at 80%, and then that 3+ at 90%. If you did percentages last week, you know what you're doing this week. If you went off of feel last week, hopefully you should know where you're at. If you really smoked your last set, maybe make a really big increase. Otherwise, be smart. From there, the MLK Day Hero Workout, again, we've done this the past couple of years. We got 63 cleans, 64 wall balls, 65 swings, 68 squats. In the description, it talks about the relevance of each of those as far as the main march that MLK did, the first nonviolent march, the assassination, the I Have a Dream speech, et cetera, et cetera. So look into that a little bit, relevant. And then we're going to Tuesday. This is a 4 minutes on, 1 minute off, but this is a pickup where you leave off. We don't always do these kind of pickup where you leave off. Usually when we do intervals, it's like start back from the beginning. So it's 12 burpee box jump overs, 16 push-ups, and 24 Russian twists. So you're just going to go for 4 minutes. Let's say at 4 minutes, you're like 12 reps into your push-ups. Once the 1 minute rest is over, you're picking up on push-up number 13. So you're just going to keep a running tally of how many rounds and reps. So it's kind of like an AMRAP, like a 20-minute AMRAP, because it's 4 rounds of this. 4 on, 1 off is 5, but with this interval style. Okay, so just keep a running tally of how many rounds you get through, and that will be it. What we're really looking for here is like while your 4 minutes is on, try to be pushing, knowing you're going to get 1 minute off, but then this 1 minute off is not a lot, just enough to kind of catch your breath and get right back into it. So Wednesday, we got push press. Again, same exact sets and reps as front squats. We have 3 reps at 70, 3 reps at 80, 3+ at 90. Make sure you're continuing to push press and not jerk, not bending those knees, squeezing and driving hard through the quads. After that, 12-minute AMRAP. We got 200-meter run, 4 bar muscle ups. Now with the bar muscle ups, as always, you guys can do jumping bar muscle ups. You can do transition work. So if you're coming in the evening, you're going to have, obviously, Justin will be able to help you out with some of those modifications. But if you need to, again, maybe work strict pulling strength, strict dipping strength, if that is a limiter for you. So banded strict pull-ups, dips, something along those lines. And then we have 16 single arm dumbbell hang power clean and jerk. So between the legs to the shoulder to overhead, 8 per arm. So just be smart with how you're modifying the bar muscle ups there, either jumping or doing some combo of a pull and a push. Thursday, we have our kind of cardio slash body weight day. So again, if you're really beat up from this stuff, you can kind of have a good recovery day. 28 minutes, minute 1, rowing, minute 2, hollow hold, minute 3, biking, minute 4, a goblet wall sit. So holding a kettlebell or dumbbell in a wall sit position, just getting some good lactic acid buildup in the legs. And then finally, Friday, again, deadlifting, 3x3, 70, 80, 90. And then we're going to take that actually kind of overload the deadlift into Diane, which is a girl workout, kind of starting to slowly build into doing Friday open repeat workouts. Diane's a girl workout. Girl workouts are very similar to hero or to open workouts. So just 21, 15, 9 deadlift. Now, ideally, this deadlift weight is lighter than the weights you were doing here, because look how many reps you're doing, right? So whatever weight you're doing here should be heavier than this. Okay, this should be a weight you can rip for, the 21, maybe like 2 or 3 sets at the most. And then handstand push-up. Now, kipping handstand push-up, we'll be doing a lot of strict handstand push-ups. This week, if you need to, you can go inverted on a box or a bench. That is okay. Last week, since we did strict handstand push-ups, it was dumbbell pressing only. This week, we will allow the inverted on a box or a bench. Again, I was a little facetious in the beginning saying when it comes to us getting through the strength and the metcon, the more you guys listen and pay attention as we're trying to get you moving, just the more flow goes to class, the more respectful, the easier things go. I understand. I love that we're a community and we want to talk, but the more we do that when we're trying to go from strength to metcon, just the more behind we get. And so, especially in those bigger classes, coaches are doing the best they can, keeping you guys moving, but help them out a little bit. All right. I love you guys. Let's have a great MLK day tomorrow. Hopefully I see some of you guys in the morning. If you're not working and you come to like 8 or 9, something like that, we'll get after it. We'll get some heavy front squats and yeah, we'll get after it. All right, guys, let's have a good week.